Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. In this video we're going to be going over the new event Voyage of Wonders, which has just come out to the global server. On day 1 we're going to have two different stages unlocked, Getting Started 1 and Getting Started 2. So as you can see here, you're going to have preset explorer teams which are not based on your heroes. And one is a library team, one is a wilder team. And when you click on the chest icons here, you can see exactly what are the objectives. So the main objective is defeating the final boss. You will get lucky keys from that as well as diamonds. And then you have 3 different bonus objectives to use no more than 1 stamina potion, defeat 10 monsters, and trigger a faction advantage 5 times. And in total, you're going to get some diamond rewards. The lucky keys are really interesting, but I want to see, will you be forced to use them, or can you save them in your inventory and use them when you want? Okay, so jumping in, we have a bit of an info. Domain objectives. The main objective of a domain is displayed in the top left corner of the screen. Once you complete it, you can choose to end the current exploration and claim your rewards, and that is going to be the orange chest, the overall main objective. Other than that, lost on where to go next, check the minimap. It'll point you toward your main objectives. That is the final boss. And then domain objectives. Each domain also has bonus objectives that are more challenging than the main one, but offer extra rewards upon completion. So that is what we're going to go for. Obviously, all of the different rewards. And you can, I guess, toggle between the two different teams you have. It's really interesting that you actually have like Lucius, for example, on the map along with you if you're using the library team, and he's going to follow you around. Okay, so there's an opponent weak to library, so we're just going to run right into them. And okay, common monster. When exploring a domain in Voyage of Wonders, you immediately enter a battle upon coming into contact with the monster. Battles against common monsters take the form of fast battle, and while exploring the domain, both your team's and monster's strength ratings are displayed overhead. Your team's strength ratings are also listed on the right side. So Lucius has a 125 strength rating, 50 stamina. The opponent has 105, and they're also weak to us, so we should be fine to bring in the Lucius. So with the advantage, we have a fast battle, so you don't actually have to watch a battle play out, and this is cool. Yeah, because otherwise it would take a long time going through all of these enemies. Stamina. Battling monsters consumes stamina. If your team's strength rating is significantly lower than the monsters, then stamina consumption increases significantly. But we had a higher strength rating, for example, 125, and also a factional advantage. When a team's stamina is depleted, it can no longer be used in battle. When all team stamina is depleted, you will not be able to continue exploring. Okay, so your stamina is your limitation, and you will be able to recover it with the stamina potion, and it does look like you can even pick them up on the map. Okay, interesting. But if you're stronger, but for example, if you're low stamina, it's fine. It doesn't actually reduce your effectiveness in combat. For example, like endurance of clash fronts. Okay, again, we're gonna bring in Lucius. We have 130, and we actually powered up. We leveled up after defeating the first round of opponents. Cassidy is dominating with the 3 kills. No hero defeated. No extra stamina cost. Okay, so if you complete other, like, I guess if some of your allies die in battle, then your stamina will be reduced even further. Okay, recovery supply. Pick up the recovery item to instantly restore the current team stamina, which we don't want to pick up right now. Recovery supply come in large, medium, and small sizes, each restoring a different amount of stamina. So it will be indicated by the arrows. So 1 arrow is small, 2 arrows is medium, and 3 arrows is going to be large. And this is just a small basic one. Yeah, it just is one single vial. So that is going to be probably a basic one. Okay, so here we are weaker than the opponent, like in terms of power. However, we have the factional advantage, so we're going to go in for the attack. I'm not going to use my stamina potion yet. And there's another stamina potion I see up there. Okay. It's like each time Vala gets 2 kills, win streak, no X hero defeated. Awesome. So that didn't even deduct that much of our stamina. It basically, they said is based on the strength of the opponent, but I think is based on if any of your allies die in battle. That is actually going to determine it. Okay, but now we're beginning to face even stronger opponents, but there's no reason to use our potion yet. The only thing I don't know about is if your team gets wiped and actually down to 0 stamina and eliminated, are you able to use a stamina potion to restore it? Okay, now we have a weakness against Wilder, so now we're going to bring out our Wilder team. And both of our teams are leveling up as we clear monsters. It's not only the team which was in battle. Faction advantage monsters in the Voyage Wonders have specific weaknesses. Use teams with factions that counter these monsters to gain a strategic edge. Tap the team leader's avatar to switch their team. Okay, overall, I mean, we're already on the granny. Overall, I'm actually enjoying this. And I know you don't see any battles, but honestly, I'm happier with that. I don't want to sit through 15 different battles, watching everything play out. It's just much more exciting to go through it like this. It's kind of like an instant clear, but you still use your strategy of selecting the teams and deciding when to use your stamina potions. And I think there's a lot of potential with this game mode. For example, they can add features to make these Voyage of Wonders even more challenging to go through or more strategy involved. Like this is just a really basic, for example, almost it seems like sort of like a test, but I think there's a lot of potential with this. Okay, let's move on to the Wilder because they are weak to Wilder. Run right into them. Okay, so we don't need to use our stamina potion yet, but Lucius is getting a bit low on stamina. Now, is this a forced? No, we can go around it. We don't have to collect it yet. We're just going to save all of them until we absolutely need them. Okay, there's an offensive buff over there. Booster. Pick up the booster item to instantly boost the strength of all of your teams. So you want to rush towards these boosters as early on in the fight, as early on in the stage as you can, because that's going to boost you for the rest of the whole stage. Boosters come in both large and small sizes, so it just depends on, like, does the sword have large wings to it or not. Offering different levels of strength boosts that last until the expiration ends. Yeah, so you want to collect this as quickly as you can. We can't sneak around him. We're going to have to go in here. Even though we're at like a combat power deficit, I think we should be fine. Like even, yeah, I think we're fine to survive. Okay, and now we're going to pick up this booster. And that's going to give us 10 strength. Oh, so even I guess if you run over maybe the stamina potion, you won't actually be forced to use it unless you want to use it. And we can avoid him if we want to. Okay, a lot of enemies weak to light bearers. We're going to go for them. But first I want to pick up these boosters. Okay, we can't pick it up until we beat him maybe. I should have cleared that with Wilders, but that's fine. Yeah, okay. So we got 30 strength now, 218 power. We're going to easily be able to defeat him. The current team is running out of stamina. You should switch to another team, and we will. We'll switch to the Wilder team to clear this one. Yeah, you want to go for these grouped up enemies that are guarding a lot of your boosters, and then get all of these boosters, because look at this massive advantage we get. Okay, we can now go for the stamina potion onto Lucius' team. That's 30 stamina. That's a lot of stamina. Okay, and pick up this booster. Go back to the Lucius. Now we're so strong. Now we're even more powerful than this 265 opponent. We have the factional advantage. We're going to go right for it. Yeah, this is really exciting. Now let's take a look at our bonus objectives. What we have to complete. Defeat 10 monsters. Trigger faction advantage. Use no more than stamina potion times 1. Okay. We use 1 stamina potion, right? Why does it say 0 out of 1? Oh, that means we can't use any more. Okay, yeah, we're not using any more. I think 1 was pretty much all we needed. And now we've made it to the boss. Powerful foe. While exploring a domain in Voyage of Wonders, you may come across powerful foes. These foes are exceptionally powerful, so it's wise to strengthen your team before taking them on. And that is what we've done by collecting all the boosters. And battles against powerful foes follow the standard battle process and do not use fast battle mode, so you can actually position your team. So have we done everything? Yeah, we didn't pick. We've met all the requirements. We only used 1 stamina. Oh no, did we use? I think we actually used 2 stamina potions, because did we get a forced one earlier on? And then so I wasn't supposed to use that one. Okay, we might have to do this all over again. But we're gonna attack the final boss now with our Lightbearer team. Oh, it's just gonna play the battle out, but we can't actually set the formation or the positioning. Okay, interesting. So overall, this was a fun game mode, but definitely, yeah, there are going to be strategies to it. Picking up your boosters as quickly as you can, increasing your strength. And I think we failed the last mission. Did we? Or we got all of them? No, we got all of them complete. Okay, yeah, it was confusing on the, like, the notation of it. I didn't know. So claim and leave. So overall, we got, like, that is 1,000 diamonds. We got all of these lucky key chests. We're going to take a look at what that means. Like, will they immediately activate, or can I choose when to trigger them? But this is really good. So claim and leave. Okay, so that is what we're gonna get. It looks like we're gonna be able to trigger the lucky keys when we want, right? But let's take a look at that from the inventory. So in the inventory, we have them right here, and we can trigger them 5, and each one will give 30 lucky keys. So that's 150 in total, and that is enough for like 1.5 levels of a blessing, which is not bad. Now, one just other thing was there was another reward notification here. Rewards. Okay, depending on the domains you complete, you also get bonus rewards. 600 diamonds per domain you complete. So that is in total 1,600 diamonds you're actually getting from all of this Voyage of Wonders, even one domain clear. So this is awesome. I'm a big fan of this. What does this do? Stamina potion. You can use stamina potions to restore your team's stamina. You recover. Oh, okay. So these are stamina potions in addition to what you see on the map. You're freely able to use those ones on the map, but this is the additional stamina potion that you can somehow trigger if you need to, but it will recover every 4 hours. Right now, it doesn't look like these stages are challenging enough to even need them, but I think in the future it could be useful. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this sort of showcase of Voyage of Wonders, and you probably have played through it already, or maybe you were waiting to do that. But yeah, overall, I think this is really fun. And I think there's a lot of potential for more strategy and a more like in-depth Voyage of Wonders game mode in the future. And this seems kind of like a tutorial in like the first one, but I'm hoping it gets more challenging. That would be really exciting. But I'm assuming getting started 2 is also not going to be too difficult. Like, I don't think we need a guide for it. But yeah, overall, this is a fun game mode. I'm excited to see more of what is offered here. Let me know what your thoughts are about Voyage of Wonders in the comment section. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you're not already subscribed to our YouTube channel, please smash that subscribe button. We're on the road to 20,000 subscribers. Let's hit it before the end of the season. Also, feel free to join my AFK Journey Discord server. There's a link to that in the description of this video. But thank you guys for watching. I'll hopefully see you in the next video. And until then, everyone, peace out for now.